2 or 3 hours.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh man, like I could have done this, I could have done that.
And the Discords asking questions. How do I deal with this?
That's always a possibility too. You can always phone a friend.
Yeah. In between sets coaching rather than mid-set coaching.
As long as it's allowed.
Yeah.
But the crowd, the crowd that we still have left here, obviously it is very, very late. Yeah, it is midnight. I hadn't even realized.
Oh,
but
no.
It is 12:14 in the morning. The little bit of a crowd we still have here going wild, definitely the loudest we've heard them in quite some time now. Everyone.
The crowd is a big Xerzal fan, that is for sure.
Yes, they are all definitely rooting for Xerzal because most of the people still here probably live here. So, and Xerzal is the hometown hero, as we've stated before. #1 ranked in Alabama. Using the Min-Min, has had quite the glow up with that character. And has taken sets over Cola and a set over Goblin, just the Roy Destroyer at this point. But jab into full double-edged dance, gonna take it there. Like 70%, like, oh.
Yeah, but he did such a good job timing that as well. If he would have pulled the trigger like in succession really quickly, then Xerzal probably would have fallen out or he wouldn't have gotten the sweet spot on it. So that was really good from Goblin.
Yeah, and honestly, like, as far as Roy combos go, while that one does net a ridiculous reward, it is a feat to pull off like an actual full sweet spot jab double edge dance. And I really like Goblin just air dodging off the screen there just to like get back in the fight sooner. That's kind of raw. Like
he knew he was dead. He was like, all right,
he's like, all right, screw it. I'm getting back in there. And now we see him just absolutely laying into Xerzal here. Xerzal actually going for like a really ambitious landing down air there. No punish from Goblin yet. But
I really liked his up air strength though. He reversed the last up air so that he got the delayed hit on it because Roy was swinging from the right to the left first.
Interesting.
That was
maybe
really
a little bit of a timing mix-up. Maybe using that to like call out a preemptive option at a disadvantage.
Yeah, that too.
Oh, and another double-edged dancer. Was that a roll read as well?
I feel like that covered everything.
Yeah, I don't even know. It's like yes, my option coverage.
I've literally gotten caught jumping by that move so many times that I don't know what you do other than just hold shield. It's so scary.
Ooh. Weak Nair 3, not quite able to capitalize off of it is Goblin, but gonna get another string just like that. Forward air and a dash attack.
Looking for the jump here out of the corner, but Goblin playing really patient. Doesn't want to get hit off stage because that can be a very free edge guard for Min-Min. But staying underneath these platforms, looking for these up airs. Nice patience on that, not pulling the trigger too quick and catching a grab.
Wow, Goblin really back in the driver's seat now. As you said, just biding his time under the platform, waiting for a combo, and was very nearly able, in fact, to find the stock there. But the weak up air into back air barely not confirming.
Yeah, he's just chilling.
I love the walk.
Yeah.
Like the slight like tiptoe back to set up for the J-air spacing.
He doesn't want to give Xerzal an opportunity to get back on stage because he's whiffed a move, so he's just not going to press any buttons. And I really respect that. He has a lot of patience and a lot of button discipline.
Yeah, and for a Roy, that is definitely very impressive because the stereotype does not lie on the side of discipline to one's controller. Ooh, down air at a disadvantage here. Weak up air, and yeah, Goblin's going to wait for that air dodge every day of the week. And it's just like we say, it's just discipline. Like, he's seen it all before. He's from the future.
Yes. Yeah, this advantage state was so good. Well, not this one. That's the first stock.
That one was pretty good, too.
Yeah, that one was also very good. But especially on the last stock, Goblin's so good at just holding down his advantage state because he's not pressing too many buttons.
I think really what happened there was Goblin was threatening the falling up air through the platform, and Xerzal was like, nope, I'm not messing with that. Just rolls straight back. But Goblin either anticipated to it or reacted to the roll instantly with that double-edged dance, which was very impressive.
Ouch, that did 20. Dang.
He's dead.
Min-Min is strong.
Ooh, and then catching the air dodge in. Another directional air dodge in. Not going to quite find the punish is Xerzal, but still a very dangerous situation for Goblin here in the corner. And Xerzal, definitely a more preemptive option, but had it hit, that would have really set him up in the driver's seat just with all the momentum in this game, too. Actually a regrab from Xerzal, too. So, yeah, not very much invincibility to speak of on the get-up options, and Goblin just taking that and running with it, seemingly. Not able to find the stock, but, I mean, if there was a message to be sent, that air dodge read was one of them.
I wonder if he could have gotten the back air, or if he knew that the back air wouldn't connect, so that's why he went for the fair.
Or maybe he just didn't want to sail out bear because it wouldn't kill. I think it's like any number of things. Or he's just Goblin and he's like, I'm scaring you.
Nah, I don't want to. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna scare you.
He's gonna play with this food.
Give you one last chance.
I really love the way that both players are using the platforms. Earlier in the stock, we saw that Xerzal was using a lot of landing nairs on like the right-hand corner of the left platform to catch Goblin trying to land on the platform, but I feel like Goblin is doing a really good job of staying underneath and trying to look for those falling up airs as well.
Ooh, whoa, did his jump get sniped? No, I thought I might have seen the little, like, you know, whirlpool effect or whatever you want to call it, like when you use your jump. I guess like the trampoline effect. But
yeah.
No, I guess it was just a particle effect from that really forward air.
It looks like a little ripple.
Yeah, that's actually a great way to describe it. But the jump halo, according to Last. Goblin not showing his jump halo too soon, though. Very well played again. Just the name of the game here it really is discipline.
Yeah, he's just sitting in center stage.
Yeah, it looks like because Goblin at this point has killed Xerzal for rolling back into the corner in that same scenario on the left side of the stage twice now. So he looks more than content to just sit and shield and wait and just see if Xerzal's going to do it again. And then the roll is coming out yet again. Yeah, it seems to be Xerzal's main option for dealing with this pressure. Maybe perhaps a little too much though, as those types of plays will never be safe for long against a player like Goblin. I do like how ambitious he was there. A little optimistic perhaps. Went for like the Leo setup with like on Leo's Marth, where you would go for 2 hits of double-edged dance, or rather dancing blade into the up smash.
Yeah, looking for that air dodge. Ooh.
Just yeah, I mean that's just classic Roy option select right there. That down throw can work wonders for that character, or the back throw rather can work wonders for the character.
Yeah, Goblin is very shield heavy right now, looking for a lot of out of shield punishes, so it makes sense that Xerzal would try to go for that grab, but Goblin was aware of that, managed to get out of there, and I think he spot dodged it and was able to get a pretty hefty punish off of that.
And Goblin leaned into that forward smash too. He's definitely trying to end this set here as soon as possible, which, I mean, I do believe at 60% that hilt F smash would have been more than enough to take out Min Min. But a back throw coming out. This is where we see all the most dangerous stuff happen. Not blowing his jump, though, is Goblin. Just going to drift right back to the ledge.
Ooh,
like the no mix-up, mix-up. Oh, he did use an uppy, but no jump, of course.
That is crazy. That, like, upwards hit of the Ram.
Yeah, able to survive. That is Goblin. Very well played from Xerzal. You know, noticing that Goblin did lose his jump and that he just had to execute on the timings. And execute he did.
That was like the quickest up throw I've ever seen in my life. Just immediately pulled the trigger. It's really good DI mix-up if they're not ready for it, though.
Xerzal was excited for that one. He was like, oh, yay. Up throw.
Yeah, I really like that interaction too, because you can definitely tell that Goblin was making it look like he was looking for that back air, but instead catches the jump high and catches him with the up air.
Yeah, he was somehow able to position where with the double jump, Roy would afford him enough drift to go for that up air. So it's just, it was just great positioning all around. There's so many subtle sort of interactions that you can see when you look for them. Top players just, they're at the top for a reason, and that situation which we just observed is just one small piece of what makes the player Goblin.
Ooh, had the read on that roll. I think he tried to reactionary F smash. Gets him off stage with that fair.
Win another fair. Xerzal keeping the jump there, thankfully. Would have lost the stock almost certainly without it. But now what's the mix-up? No, the up smash not connecting for Goblin. Not enough of a pickup hitbox protruding out from the front.
I really like how Goblin is consistently going low, kind of gliding up the stage with his up B. It's definitely saving him a lot of stocks. Min Min being able to two-frame, which is very problematic for a character like Roy, because if he gets hit off stage without his jump, that will definitely be a stock. Ooh, I like how he went high there, too.
Oh, Xerzal actually just calling out the mix-up twice in a row using the high-angled Rams. Trying to call out the classic, what do they call it, the O2er roll, where it's
Yeah.
like you run up to your opponent and just roll through them when they have heaven platform invincibility. Goblin tried to call that out on Xerzal, but Xerzal not gonna fall privy to that one today, and that actually is Goblin's second stock gone just like that. This Min Min is just like a stock taking machine, it feels like at some points, because there's so many like intervals for you to lose your jump or to like get your DI mixed and you know. Here's this Twitch dragon laser. Hope you react to it. If not, you die. Smile. Like.
Yeah. Okay.
I thought he was gonna go for down air.
Yeah.
After that weak jab, it looked like it was set off the perfect position for a runoff down air, but instead just going for the forward air. Wanted to go for the safer bet there. But when you're this far down, you really are in need of some type of play like that.
Xerzal is so good at racking up damage when he has this momentum. It's got to be so hard to get in against Min Min, especially with the stock lead. Just because every hit that she gets hurts so much, especially when it's sending off stage.
This has got to be one of the more difficult characters to play against when you are out of the lead. It's just being forced to approach this. It probably feels a lot like the triple Steve wall, honestly.
Yeah.
Like your character may have the speed like Sonic, the hitboxes of Roy, whatever it is, but at the end of the day, if you don't have something up your sleeve that's going to be crazy, something creative, you're probably not going to be able to get in at a deficit. And Ram here,
Yeah,
Goblin just not able to make it back. Falling prey to Roy's very admittedly poor ledge grab boxes.
Yeah. I do like how he was trying to go for the platform multiple times, trying to like get on the platform and shield before Min Min was able to hit him, but it did not work out.
It looks like they're already in the next game before the replay has even ended. They're just initiated the loading screen. Both players obviously ready to get right back into it. Xerzal potentially about to double eliminate Goblin, what he was not able to do to Cola at Blastoff, and it will be a huge statement for his status as a player. And on the other side, Goblin fighting for his tournament life now in losers semis. If Goblin were to fall here, that would mean he would be out at 4th place, which is quite drastically under his seed of #1.
Yeah.
That would be a significant upset on top of already another one from earlier. Up angle double edge dance. Xerzal being disciplined there, not swinging. Almost always a bad idea to swing if you're at low percent after getting hit by the up angle double edge dance. So good stuff to Xerzal there for respecting his opponent when needed.
It feels like Goblin's main way of getting in is these short hops, but Xerzal's doing a really good job of covering that, jumping with like the arms to hit Goblin trying to approach. So I'm not really sure what the counterplay to that might be. He might be able to like run in because Roy has a very low dash to get underneath the arms and then get an opening that way. Or he could just do that.
It really feels like Xerzal was starting to just call out all of Goblin's jumps, but finally Goblin mixing up the timing, able to grab the parry too on the option select there from Xerzal, and with the back air able to take the stock. Things looking mostly even, but we have just seen these games spiral so far out of control into the favor of one player or the other. And I'm not gonna lie, if I'm Goblin or Xerzal here, I'm pretty terrified of what the next advantage state will bring.
Overshoot Nair is going to get a lot of mileage from Goblin. It's going to be really beneficial in catching the dash aways from Min Min. If Min Min is running towards the ledge, using that, the Nair is going to be a really good opening for Goblin, and might even send off stage depending on percent.
Yeah, and that's just another thing where it's like you could condition Xerzal to expect one jump timing and then go for an overshoot Nair to actually just throw off the timing altogether and get a punish of your own when they would have expected to hit you.
Yeah, a lot of the time Goblin is using fair, so having the double hits of Nair might be a good mix-up as well. Oh, catches him trying to land on top of him with the falling up air, though, using the up smash, but uses a timing mix-up there from Goblin and able to get that up smash, putting Xerzal in disadvantage, leading to that stock with the side B at center stage.
And all things considered, these advantage states really have not been as grisly as we might have anticipated. Things were mostly kept, even during that entire second stock. While Goblin holds the lead now, it is a fragile one, and that Dragon Arm will be taking out the stock. Things just right back where they started, 0%, absolute neutral.
Yeah, tries to use the overshoot Nair there as well, but Xerzal just running farther away.
The weak hit of the forward air. Not going to do much for Goblin other than put Xerzal on the ledge, but keeping Min Min in the corner can be quite a task, but one with a huge reward if done correctly. Good cross up forward air, falling up air into the grab. I actually think that was a true combo there.
Ooh, back air off stage.
Oh, the ram. He does have the jump, and then barely just mixing his timing up the slightest bit to avoid that dragon, or rather there's the second ram there.
I really like that down air from Xerzal. Very explosive option, but very punishable if it doesn't hit. But I think he's done a very good job of only pulling it out when he knows it's going to work.
And these grabs have just absolutely been paying the bills for Xerzal, it feels like. And is that it? That is going to be it. Xerzal double eliminates Goblin